This is my Amish me. This is it. Okay.
Okay, great.
Here we go. Okay. Matthias thinks this as he looks out the small kitchen. There isn't any light. The sun ain't ready to wake the fields and animals. Instead, there's just the dark purple-black of the night. The sound of crickets provide him a company. A loud one, but company nonetheless. He's sure there's a star for every little critter in the night, if he cared to look and count those twinkling lights in the sky. But what he cares about is butter, and how when it's on bread, it makes morning. But what he cares about is butter, and how when it's on bread, it makes mornings just fine. He sits on a stool, one certainly not good for his back. He'll have to fix that, and lets his hands work rhythmically to the bug symphony. The wood feels smooth against his calloused hands, proof of years' hard work on his farm. While he may not have built this home, that honor goes to his great-grandfather. Great-grandfather, rest his soul. His grandfather, his father, and now him have done their damn duty to keep this farm the way it was intended. Efficient, clean, and blessed with hard work through sweat and blood. His family taught him best, to have manners and give good work. So while his arms are hurting and sore, he keeps on churning the butter, while he reads the fanfic. Struggles to get through it without laughing. He churns the butter. All good work paid off in the end. And butter on toast is a damn fine pay. It is. It's true. Time passes before he realizes it. The sun finally waking up and peeking down onto the land and in through his window. His company has stopped singing. Only a few of the critters still up. He checks the butter churn, pleased to see the result of his manual labor. It's good. He scratches his beard, turning white and pepper gray. Oh man, I'm getting old up in my days. This is after I retire from the channels. This is me. I become Matthias Pathias when I retire from the channels. I grow a pepper gray beard and I churn butter every morning to the tune of the crickets outside. Scratches his beard, turning white and pepper gray, and lets himself rest for a moment. The day isn't over yet, after all. He does as he usually does, pouring out the buttermilk and making sure to store the butter properly. He takes a few bits of it for breakfast, laying it on the bread he laid out before he started working. This is me spreading it. He eats peacefully. He puts on his worn boots and grabs his straw hat. Straw hat! Straw hat! This is my butter churn hat. You gotta dress for the occasion. This is my butter churn hat.
Hold on,
This is my straw hat. What? Oh, you have a straw hat? He puts on his worn boots and grabs his straw hat and heads to the barn. He checks the animals, makes sure they're fed and in good care before heading out to the fields. There Matthias works and works and works. The day is gone by the time he finishes, stopping only for breaks and food and water. There's only one more job left for him to do, besides wash up, that is. So he gathers the wood left unused and his tools and a bucket of water and brings them to the porch. Matthias needs a new stool, one a little taller than his previous one. This is a big moment for him. The sun has dipped beneath the horizon, only an orange and pink sky left before the night falls again by the time he finishes. A simple job, but one he took his time to make sure was done right. He brings it inside, setting it next to the other one. Then he brings the old one out, dismantles the wood best he can without breaking it. Can't go wasting things now. His family raised him better than that. When that's done, the crickets have started singing again, providing him company as he puts things away. He doesn't need to go out and get the water, has a good bucket to put to use right there, and he uses it to clean himself up. As he settles into bed and closes his eyes, he listens to the crickets and thinks of the good work that he's done today. Good things are going to come out of it. The animals will be healthy. The crops will go strong. The stool he uses is taller, and the wood he got from the previous one could be burned for fire. And the butter he made will taste good on toast tomorrow. Yeah, Matthias thinks. Tomorrow morning will be just fine. And scene. Thank you, everyone. And let me remove the illusion. And we return to the world.